Hey everybody, welcome back to FM Clem. In today's video, we are back with Casertana. Here we go, off we go, straight there. Let's take a look at how things have gone. So since the first episode, let's take a look through the recruitment history. Here we go, where is it? Transfer history. Out of the club was that goalkeeper. We sold him for 40k to Crystal Palace, which is absolutely solid. We signed the likes of Peluso, Cajas, and that DePalo, the little young lad that I thought was, under 21's quality. Still is. He's not actually doing too bad, to be fair to him, not doing too bad. We have a goalkeeper, Pietro Passador, who again has made a few appearances for me, nothing major at the moment. Let's go and take a look at the schedule. So, 3 non-wins. We had a 2-0 loss, a 1-1 draw, and a 1-0 loss in the friendlies. Obviously, you saw us watch and beat Ternana 3-2 in extra time. Since then, we've played and beat that's another friendly. Pro Vercelli in Italy, Coppa Italia Serie C. We lost 3-0 away from home against them. They were pretty strong, and I thought was on for a bit of a poor season. However, some really, really good results. 3-3 against Giugliano. Callum with 2 goals and Michel Varno with a goal. 1-0 win against Sorrento with Varno scoring again. And then a 4-1 quite comprehensive win against Cavese. Toscano, Bettivegna, Proya and Caserato all getting on the score sheet, which is pretty nice. Then we come on to, again, Michel Varno scored. Look at this. 2-0 up very early on. We then conceded 2 to make it 2-2. And I was like, okay, we've just thrown away the lead here. Let's make some subs, which we did. Subbed on Antonio Di Paolo, who actually scored a goal. And then we conceded very late on in the 88th minute. Really, really frustrating game that, because we were absolutely dominating. Obviously, you can't see the match stats, but we battered them and we still drew 3-3. Then we were against Casertana. Really, really confusing game because their badge is blue and red, whereas our kit is blue and red, and the kits were just all over the shop. It was a bit of a nightmare. I couldn't figure out who was who basically in the game. We had a team in blue and red and a team in white, and I was like, well, our away kit's white, but we were in white for the game, even though we were the home team, so it blew my brain. Anyway, we ended up winning 2-1. Michel Varno again, 2 goals on the score sheet. Giancarlo Malcor scoring a little bit early on for them. And then another really, really frustrating game, actually. We've just finished playing Latina. Again, really frustrating, 0-0. Absolutely dominated the game, couldn't score many goals. So we're going to go and play Picerno and Monopoly in the next 2 games that you're going to see now. I just thought I'd do a bit of a... this one's on telly. Fantastic. Salernitana, they're actually killing it. So if we go and take a quick look at the portal, quick look at the Serie C, we're actually sat in 5th place on 12 points. Pretty comfortably above a lot of these teams. Catania, Potenza, unbelievable. Potenza, 6 games, 6 wins, doing very well. Catania, 6 games and a loss. Crotone, 4 games, a draw and a loss. Benevento, 4 games, a draw and a loss, so they're pretty equal. Us, 3 games, 3 wins and 3 draws. No losses so far. It's probably coming in this episode now that I've clicked record. But it is what it is. Very, very annoying. And then a lot of teams. So Monopoly actually sat down here in 15th. So hopefully a game we can win when we get there. Salernitana, again, sat down on 6 points. I think they were they not favourites to win it? Might have been. And then Picerno, I think we've got a game. So actually, 3 games that we could potentially win right now. Let's go and take a quick look at the squad. In fact, we'll look at the tactics. Unfortunately for us, Caserato, who was going to be our starting striker, pretty much picked up a 3 to 4 month injury almost immediately. Was really frustrating to lose him. But, as you've already seen, Varno, 6 goals in 4 appearances, 7 goals in 4 with 3 subs. Unbelievable return. He is our starting striker. Really, really good, to be fair to him. We have a really strong lineup. If I'm being totally honest, a really, really strong lineup. I've been playing Passador in goal just to try and get a little bit more experience to him. You know, he has a much higher potential than DeLucia. But it is what it is. Yeah, pretty rotationally using these, as you can see down here. No starts for Liotti, 3 appearances. Casertana started 1 game but made 7 appearances off the bench and, you know, rotating quite well. Everyone else is pretty much just playing the games. Rocky, obviously coming back from his injury a couple of games ago, has now had 4 starts in the league, and Passador having a start in the league as well. So we're going to start him again. He actually had a really good game, 6.7. Didn't really reflect how good he was. Maybe we'll play DeLucia, not too sure. But things have been going relatively well. We have a game now against Pacerno at home. So we should, fingers crossed, see a win here. It would be very, very nice. I'm currently watching Dr. Benji completely bottle 5 wins in a row. That's what he's trying to do. He's currently got 1,000 people watching him and he's been going for 10 hours. Pretty mental stream, if I'm being totally honest, but fun nonetheless. We will proceed to the match. We'll stick with the sub-goalkeeper in goal just for a game, get him a little bit of experience. And while we're loading up, I have lowered the graphics in game, so I'm hoping, fingers crossed, we should be able to graphically see the game a little bit better. We're the favourites. Let's play like it. Let's talk to the media while I pour myself a drink. Here we go. Look, we can see quite a clear view of the table. Pacerno down towards the bottom half of the table, whereas we are top half of the table, which is very nice. Let's kick off. Here we go. Proyer on the ball. Initially, I've got my jumper on because it was a little bit cold in the room a little earlier. If I get a little bit heated, the jumper's coming off and the kit will stay on. First highlight. Proyer in the middle then, plays it back to Petzala. Petzala playing Metzala is outrageous. If we only had Metzala again in this game. Here we go. Varno already, long strike. Just over the bar. Just over the bar. Early on, early highlights, how we like to start a match, to be fair. I have, as you can see, reverted back to just the standard 4-3-3, in and out of possession. It seems to be doing us a lot better, if I'm being totally honest. It seems to be doing us a lot better. That being said, we haven't really scored many goals, have we? That's been the bit of a letdown, is actually winning the games. Let's wait to the next highlight then. Pretty even Stevens in terms of shots. They've had, okay, maybe not even Stevens. They've had a 4-1, a much higher XG. Let's hopefully let's hope that we can pick up a bit of the pace. Here we go. Pistolesi puts the ball all the way across, and it's a goal for them. Antonio Energy. Yeah. Great. Fantastic. Just what we wanted. Off the rip. Let's have a look at this. Pistolesi beats the right back. Ball's whipped over. Clear header at the back post. Lads, what are we doing? We've been pretty positive with this formation. We've been getting lots of shots on target and lots of shots. Don't really see what's changed here. And we're at home. Pick up the pace. Pick up the bloody pace. Highlight here then. Come on. Can it be our highlight? Better Wenger. Just trying to keep the ball here. Velasca plays it through. Back to Better Wenger. What can you do with it? Can you play it across? That's what we want to see. Play it back. It's cleared slightly. Not very far. Petzala picks it up. Ukada, can you round your man? He does, but it's the half-time whistle. What a highlight. Let's just quickly shout at them. Disappointed. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. That old chestnut. Ironically, well, I say ironically, we actually really need to win this. I think given the fact that the table is what it is, I think us dropping down anywhere around here is a bit rough. I would rather be at the top of the table. Give us a bit of momentum. Second half, hopefully it gets a bit better. Put the ball back in. No, it's out to Bacchetti. Into Toscano, who takes a long-range effort and misses. Well, at least it's a midfielder having a shot, not a defender. Not a single player on my team is having a good game. They've got a right winger and 2 wing backs that are having a fantastic game. You know what? Maybe we do. Maybe we do just try and create a bit more. Maybe it's the way forward. We can tinker. If this leads to us conceding a goal, I'm going to cry. Esposito from the free kick. Hits the bar. Wowzer. 55th though, I'm tempted to just... Who's playing badly? Better Wenger's playing horrifically, which is fine because we have DeParlo, a young lad that's got a lot to prove. Huge potential. He's a leading Serie D player, so maybe he's not cut out for this. Maybe he is. Maybe he can bring the energy. Come on. I did change my... Oh, that's out of possession. Oh, no. In possession. We needed to do that. Oh, dearie me. No wonder it didn't really have much of an effect. 70th, though. We're heading into the 70th minute. Let's do my usual. We'll go... We'll actually move back from that now. We'll just go back to how we were. Cajas and Peluso, come on. A little bit more of creative midfield. Can we sort of penetrate a little more, try and get some plays in behind? Hopefully so, but I highly doubt it. Callon actually went on international duty a couple of weeks ago and he's only just come back, and he's come back a different man because he started the season so well and now he isn't. Not really done much in the past 2 or 3 games. Rocky picks up at centre-back, plays it into Peluso. Super sub of dreams. Ukada, what can you do? You are being heavily pressed here and they've got quite a rigid formation. But Callon, after I've just berated him, what can you do? He can miss. He can miss. He can miss. 75th. We've got one stoppage left. We'll leave it. We'll leave it for 5. Leave it for 5 minutes and then just figure out what we're doing. Probably put Hines on for Rocky. Hines baked beans. He's coming on just as a defensive. In fact, Bacchetti for Hines, and then Velasquez's not had a good game. Liotti's coming on. There we go. 10 minutes left. Can we please just create something? I can't go into this episode screaming about how well we've done and the fact we haven't really lost a match and then lose a match. DeParlo, here we go. Young little lad, fresh legs. Velasquez, before you get subbed. Into Callan. Oh, it's just wide. It's just wide. It's just wide. It's just wide, guys. Just wide. And all of a sudden we've had 15 shots to their 10. 3 shots on target to their 4. We're just not converting anything. We're not creating good chances here. Which is a shame, isn't it? Come on. It's going to be it. It's going to be it, lads. A 1-0 loss to start the episode. It's not something I wanted to see. Definitely not something I wanted to see. Wasn't good enough. We should have won that match. It's as simple as that, boys. Right. That was a home match as well. We've got an away match next, and they're always harder. We dropped down to 5th in the table. We're only 7 points away from top, 6 points away from second, and 4 points away from third. It's quite a big loss actually when you really deep it, because We are now 5 points away from 15th and 5 points away from 3rd. It's not great. Not a great start to the episode. Monopoly next. So hopefully we get 200 quid for pass and go. Bash! Here we go. Skip through all these days. Hopefully don't get too many injuries. Actually, we could do with Passador comes off, DeLucia plays. Flaska comes off, Liotti plays. Maybe we give Hines a start. He's a right back though. Very much a right-footed right back. So maybe we don't. Contek is still injured, returning in 6 days, so I don't think he's going to be available. Casertana still going to be out for 4 weeks and 2 months. So we've got 3 players on loan that have really good potential, but contractually, do we get to keep you? I don't know. Matteo Flaska's injured. That's fine. We're not playing him anyway. I hope it's not for too long. Just going to take a look. It's for 2 days. Okay, so we'll be back for the match anyway. He will be back for the match. And our board just keep seemingly handing contracts out to absolutely anyone and just ruining the finances. We had over $1 million at the start of the season, and we just seem to have a massive expenditure on wages that we're giving to youth coaches and staff. Which is fair enough. Rocky's not trained well. 1. Criticise recent training and development. I've been very disappointed. That's my fault. Thank you. Thanks a bit more of him. And with a little bit of luck, we can make it through tonight. Let's go. Who's played 8 games? I don't really know how that works. Oh no, Salernitana's also played 8 now. Look, 3 points will put us in good stead here. It'll put us on 15. We're being 4th. Please. Let's see where Monopoly are currently. Drop down to 70. It's still only 4. They've only won 1 and they've only drawn 1. Seriously need a good result here. In fact, I think I'm going to play Peluso over Toscano, just because 1, I want to get him familiar quicker. 2, he's a no, I'm not. Toscano is just better, and we need to form that midfield trio. I would like to keep Proyer, but he's not going to happen. He wants to explore his options. And then before the next episode, I think I'm going to sort out contractual obligations with the players that we've currently got at the club and make sure we don't lose anyone major. I expect to win. That's what I expect. Let's continue. I also need to remember to monitor the game and the recording of the game. I'm hoping now that I've lowered the graphics, it runs a little bit smoother for you guys to be able to see it. I don't think you'll really notice much difference anyway. Ukada then. Start the match. It's a long pitch, this is. Is it me or does that look super long? Rossi into Anglieri, into Bordeaux. Are we going to concede a goal this early on? 1 minute 33. Is this what's happening? They're beating the press very, very well. They've beat the press very, very well. Wowzer. Oh, it is offside. It is offside. That's fine. Whew. Crisis averted. However, we've scored a goal. Varno, sorry, I was just looking at a notification on my phone. That's my bad. Also, wanted to put my headphones on because my brain went, phone interacts with the microphone. You haven't got your headphones on. You need to be monitoring the audio here. But Ukada plays the ball across into Varno, into the path of Varno. Taps it home nicely. 1-0 up away from home. This is what we like to see. This is the football I've been seeing off camera and before the recording. So, happy bloody days. Bordeaux into Falzarano. Ball's played all the way over. Can the keeper get there? He does. De Lucia. Play it wide. You're just going to 360. Roll out. Love that. Rocky. Into Toscone. Into Ukada. I mean, we did get tackled there, I believe, but we've still got the ball. Playing it around. Don't lose it here. Don't mess around with it. We're in the Serie C. We're not prime Barcelona tiki-taka in this. Just play nice, solid football into can't say his name, Bentivegna. Oh, it's a penalty. Bentivegna. What a name that is, by the way. Who's stepping up for this? I don't even know who our penalty taker is, to be fair. Toscano in the midfield. Keeper goes the right way, but penalty was too good. Penalty was way too good. Absolutely fantastic. 2-0 up, boys. 5 minutes? I just realised we're 5 minutes in. I thought we were about 30. We're only 5 minutes in. Sheesh. 2-0 up, 5 minutes in. 2 shots, 2 on target, 2 goals. Oh my word. I mean, probably the best start we've ever had. Ukada on an 8.0 rating. That's what we like to bloody see. Puts us back up to 4th place. Toscano. Oh, is that a trip? No, it's fine. Longo has the ball. What a name. Well, we've tackled him. I thought that'd be a free kick. It is not. Callan has it. Toscano plays it back out to Ukada. What a game he's having, by the way. Oh, Varno almost again. Right, Petzala with a free kick. 30 to 40 yards out on the edge of the box. He plays it short. Plays it back to him. Oh, he rounds the man. He has the shot. Oh, it's gone in. Oh, the keeper's had a mare. Keeper has had a mare. Petzala there. He just rounds his man and thinks, oh, you know, I'm just going to have a shot. Keeper can't see it coming. Keeper does see it coming. Bounces in front of him. Oh, it's gone through his hands. It's gone through his hands. It's quite unfortunate, that, isn't it? It's quite unfortunate. Hey, 6 shots, 4 on target, 3 goals, XG of 2.09, and they've had zilch. They've actually had more possession. Go figure. 3-0 up early on. I'm happy with that. I'm really happy with that. 30 minutes in, we've got another highlight. Viteretti, ball over, cleared by Ukada. Or Ukada. That's probably better. Longo's then got it. What's he doing with it here? Are they having the first shot on target? Veritiri. They've had the first shot. Wasn't on target. If I see that this says 1 shot. No, 2 shots now. They've had. Calm down, lads. Don't have too many. De Lucia picks the ball up. I'm assuming they've had another shot on target. Bacchetti. Into Liotti. Got to get used to these player names, you know. Bentivegna. Oyawale picks the ball up wide for Monopoly. What can he do with it? He puts the ball across, but he's cleared. Picked up again by Rossi, though. And the ball's played across again. Longo. Has that gone in? No, it hasn't gone in. Just wide of the goal. Thought that had gone in then, to be fair. Not quite the first 25 minutes. The next 50 haven't really lived up. But I'm not going to complain. We're 3-0 up. I'd rather just save the energy and save the legs, to be fair, boys. Petzala then with a corner kick. Ball's whipped in. Oh, it's picked up by Bacchetti mid-air. What has the keeper done there? He's found himself in no man's land. He's just come out. He's caught air. Bocetti's caught the ball with his head. Look at that. That's poor from a piano teacher. Sorry, his name's Piano. A piano teacher. There we go. You know. Piano missed it. Bocetti looking sharp. Get it? Sharp. Ding, ding, ding. On a piano. Cool. Anyway, they've had a few more shots from a corner. It's cleared very nicely. Proyer's picked it up. Liotti's picked it up. Bettivegner's picked it up. That's the end of the highlight. We're 4-0 up, boys. Comprehensive. Oh, Piana's having a bad day. First name, Eduardo Piana. Piano. Torelli. Almost like Pirelli. So, you know, it's a bit tired. Let's make a few more subs. It's the 80th minute. We need to rest some legs here. Varno's coming off for DePalo. I think he will be our striker going forwards. Chaos comes on again, as per. In fact, no, Chaos doesn't come on because Petzala's having a really good game here, and really Proyer could do with a bit of a rest. So I don't really know out of these three who we'd have. I suppose as a player that prefers an attacking midfielder, Leone is probably the better player in this situation just because he can play an attacking midfield role. So I think his stats will be more utilised for it. And then in a minute I'll probably make I'm just going to do it now anyway. Calon's again's not had a good game here. Who on here is just... Calon's not had a good game, but this is what we're going to do. Di Tommaso, 9, 10 and 11. Anyone else that we think as a midfielder? Chaos does come on. Oh, get this. So we go. Petzala. Put Leone there. Here we go. Out of possession. Oh no, we just do the same. Fuck about with this for a bit. Why not? Play a 4-1-2-1-2. Second variation. I'll probably concede 6. I just want to rotate a few players, get a few more people's legs sharp, get them on the pitch. It's just to have a bit of fun. Vetteretti. The ball out wide. I've probably played into their hands here because they're using very wide players. So probably plays into it. Oh, they've had a shot to Lucia. Miraculous save there. What's his name? Batocchio. What a name. It sounds like a bread. Mr. Pirelli. Into Breadman. Plays the ball across. No, he doesn't. He goes along the own way. Oh, he goes on his own and Torelli scored. Mr. Tyre has scored. I'm getting tired. I'll tell you that for free. Right. Oh, we've completely let them back into this, by the way, the second half of this game. It is what it is. Address the team. That was a good win for us, regardless. Very good game. Happy with that. And now it's Salernitana for the last game of the episode. The Pala didn't score, though. Ukada did impress. You are out. You were fantastic, mate. Leo made his debut, which is fair enough. Let's take a quick look. Going into the next game, Liotti had he was all right. He wasn't brilliant. He was all right. Schedule-wise, let's take a look. It's not been the worst of seasons. Yeah, they've got enough time. We don't need to rest any of the players. they shall play of their own accord. Contact should be back, which means I'm going to play him on the left-hand side. Anyone I'd prefer to play? Not really. I'm no longer going to loan list you, though. I think we're very happy with you. Anyway, let's get into it. Next match against Salernitana in 5 days' time. Obviously, someone will be injured before this match. There are World Cup qualifiers as well. Oh, no. Does mean that Callan won't be here for the game because he'll be on international duty. Just get rid of all of these. If we go to this, is he away on? He's away on international duty. Why? That's bloody annoying, and I don't want Galetta starting. I'd rather put DeParlo on the left and Better Wegner on the right. First Sierra Leone goal for Callon. Congratulate him and hope he doesn't say, there you are. So proud of you. It's nice to score, but it's much nicer helping the team win. That's a fantastic attitude. Appreciate it. He's one of the players that's up at the end of the season, right? Let's discuss a new contract. He's currently on 1.9k. He wants 2.2 to 2.8. I think you're asking for too much. 2 to 2.5. I think that's more than reasonable. Enter contract. Finalise. Negotiate. 2.2. We'll do 3 years. You're not having a promotion wage rise. I'm not matching the highest earner. 500k minimum fee. Let's get rid of that. Oh, shit. Oh, we have to match the highest earner clause. Jesus. You're still not very happy with this. I'll give you a 2.4. Jesus Christ, because we're going to have to match the highest earner anyway. Let's have a quick fiddle whilst we're here. I've got quite a few up. Varty's 34. Ideally, I would like a new striker by the end of this season that can rival one of the best players at the club. Proyer, he's exploring his options. Is there anything I can do? Curious. He doesn't want to. I get it. It's very frustrating because you're a better midfielder at the club. So that's 2 already. Jonathan Heinz, 22 years old. Good for the future. Let's. You're currently on 625. Reasonable. Very reasonable. Thank you very much. Did I say Jonathan Heinz? Jonas Heinz. Ukuda. Right, here's a big one. Starting right back. He's only 26. He's coming into his prime. He's currently on... What did we say he was on? He's currently on 1.6. He wants 2. Oh, God, okay. Okay. That's quite an increase. I won't lie, but I do need to keep you here, to be fair. 2.2. Get rid of the 35. Oh, Jesus Christ. Non-promotion release clause. Can we? Okay, so his minimum fee release clause, I'm going to have to up that to 500k. That's going to have to drop. That's going to have to drop. Then non-negotiables. Oh, Jesus. So he's now on 2.4. I've given him an £800 a week pay rise. He's good, don't he? Right. Falasca, 21-year-old. Huge potential. Look at this. Potentially Serie C. I mean, we're in the Serie C, to be fair, so. It's currently on £600 a week. He'd want 600 to 850. That's fine. We can make that work. He's a squad player anyway. He's currently on 725. No, sorry. Wage budget impact. Okay, cool. Yeah, he's on 600. We're going to go up to 650. Get rid of his wage. You know what? 700 and no wage rises is fine by me. I'd rather have that. These are loan players anyway, these ones, so I'm not really too fussed on these. We can't renegotiate them. And then Manuel Lallana is on £900 a week. He's not really that good. And he's not really playing. I'm gonna leave that. I'd rather save the £1,000 a week. £1,000 a week is a lot of money. It's a lot of money, £1,000 a week. So hopefully we've signed up a lot of players for another couple of years. Now I've sort of evaluated the squad. Let's get into the game. Let's get into the game today against Salernitana. It's a big game. This is a really big game, given the fact that they were favourites to win the league. They're 5 points behind us. We're sat in 4th. They're sat in 11th now. Team selection. Are we happy with this? Callon's still on international break. I'd prefer it if he wasn't. Can't help it though, can I? Let's go. Let's go. Are we at home? Did it say we're at home? I want to say we're at home. Didn't really pay much attention to that. Should have done. So we are at home. Let's just go. I want to play with positivity. I want to win. Let's kick off. Highlight straight away. Kick off always gives you a highlight. I find it quite weird actually. Parlo, Contact, nothing comes of it. I would like to start on the front foot though. That's how I want to start. I want to see. There we are. Shots and shots on target for us. That's what I want to see. Off the rip. Build some relationships here. Right, first highlight. Rocky into Contact. Back to Rocky. Out into Ukada. Back to Rocky. I don't like where this is going. You know, we try and play the ball forward when we can. Proya into Toscano. Out wide. Oh no, it goes through the middle to Varno. Into Parlo, who takes a shot and it goes behind for a corner. I think it's a bit unfair. You've got Donnarumma in goal. Is that Antonio Donnarumma? Is that who it is? Antonio Donnarumma, 35 years old. Outrageous behaviour. Leotier into Proya. Back to Proya. Into DeParlo. We might have picked up a bit of a gem with him. Ukada. Oh my God, it right back. He might be the best player at the club. We've offered him a new contract and he's rewarded us. He's hit it. He's a right back. Into Toscano from DeParlo's. I'm telling you, is a little gem. I'm sorry. First time outside the boot. First time outside the boot. He's Trevellaed it near post. Straight into a highlight. Not a fan of that. Villa into Frascatore. Into Cabianca. Copolaro. I do love the Italian names. Italian names are just, they're gold mines. Coppermaggio. What a name. Quirini. Ferrari. He's rapid. It's gone out for a corner. This is not what I want to see. Villa waves his hands about. Ball played in. Cleared. That's what I like to see. Wait, we've got Ferrari and Ferraris. Is there two different players here? Quirini is just equalised. That's not what I wanted to hear. But assisted by Andrea Ferraris. But I swear the other guy was just called Ferrari. They have two strikers. One's called Ferrari. The other one is called Ferraris. Or is it Ferraris? Franco Ferrari. What a name. And Andrea Ferraris. Ugh. That's a little bit naughty. You can't have two Ferraris up top. We've got Frank de Boer's son in here. Keys de Boer. It actually might be as well because he's Dutch. Might have to have a look at him later. Although we are dominating just by stats alone. 5 shots per 3 on target this early on is great. But it is 1-1. And it's goals that actually count, isn't it? It's you can pass as much as you want, you can have as many shots as you want. If you don't score the goals, you don't win the games. Cheers, Michael Owen. A real Ferrari. Here we are, Petzala, ball on the edge of the box. He's going to play it short. They always do this. They play it to the edge of the box, look. Oh, no, he has played it in. It's whipped in. Hang on a minute. The keeper missed it. Whoever had that shot hit the back post and it rolled straight back out of it. I can't believe we've missed that. That might be the closest opportunity I've seen in a game like this. I don't think I've ever seen a football manager where we've beat the keeper, we've had the shot, it's hit the post and not gone in. It's rolled across the goal line. But we've still got a highlight. Ukada plays it in. It's then cleared. Ukada heads it and it's gone out for a goal kick. Unbelievable, Jeff. Unbelievable. Toscano and Ukada again. To be fair, wing-backs having a very good game. Since I mentioned how good Varno's been, though, he hasn't really scored much, has he? No, he scored in the first game, I think. No, he didn't. We lost that. Yeah, last game. Is what it is. Here we go. Contact plays the ball all the way back to DeLucia. Into Rocky. Balboa. Ukada's got it on the edge of the box. Plays the ball forward into Better Wenger, who's dispossessed. You need to be stronger than that, mate. Right, one of the Ferraris runs at it. Beats his man. Takes a shot. He scored again. He scored again. We've been double Ferrari'd. We've been double Ferrari'd. They've had 3 shots. They've had 2 shots on target and both of them have gone in. DeLucia, do better. Once again, absolutely dominating on the ball. I just think a striker situation isn't the best. We've got a 34-year-old that can't keep up with the pace of play. A lone player that's injured, and that is it going forwards. That is it. And our best right winger on holiday, playing for his nation. Right, I think that's going to lead us into half time. We don't deserve to be losing. I'm going to sympathise, keep the morale up a little bit. Let them think we can be better. Go with that. Copper Maggio, De Boer plays it over. No highlight of theirs. Thank God for that. Let's get rid of all this. Again, 60th minute, we're going to make some subs. Petzal hasn't done much this game. Neither's Proyer, to be fair to him. But these wingers are not doing a good enough job. Certainly not doing a good enough job. I think I'm going to put Better Wegner, actually. I'm going to make an early sub. Quite an easy one for me. Better Wegner goes on to his preferred side. And then Galetta comes on as our sort of sub winger. Again, I think January maybe, definitely end of the season. Areas of improvement are striker and wingers. I think it's an area that can really be improved if we are to try and win the league and, you know, progress forward up to the Serie B. Midfield wise, I think we're absolutely solid. Our issue is one of them's a lone player and the other one's leaving. So come the end of the season, we need to have capable replacements. I think up to the 70th minute now, let's make some more subs. Where is he? Peluso is a very good viable option that will be good at some point, as is... Where have you gone? Chaos. I think are 2 viable options. I think as a midfield, we are pretty solid. Defensively, we've got probably the best right back. Centre backs are really solid options. Left back, we've got 2 very capable options. Maybe not 1 star, but to be fair, Liotti's had a very good game this game. and hasn't really been putting too much wrong, and has quite a big future. No, it's not Liotti. Liotti doesn't have a big future. It's the other geezer that has a big future. Goalkeeper-wise, we've seen to have progressed with that. So it is just the front three. As the Ferraris storm forward again. It's lagging for me as well. Don't worry, guys. It's also lagging a little bit for me. Into contact then. First highlight all of the second half for us, really. Ball's played over. Into Varno. Takes a touch. Has the shot. It's in. It's not even disallowed. There we are. Liotti with an assist. Over to Michel Varno. Still got it. 34, this lad. However, I have noticed that he's on a 5.86 Better Wegner, and that is outrageously bad. So, Campasso comes on and goes on the right-hand side. Galetta goes. This is Campato's debut. So, he needs to put in a good performance here. 83rd minute. We've salvaged a point. Again, given the fact that these were the championship winners predicted at the start of the season, or the Serie C winners, should I say? It's not championship at all. The Serie C winners, as predicted at the start of the season, and we're holding them to a 2-2 draw as it stands at home. I would have liked to win. Doesn't really help us, doesn't really help them. But it is what it is. I can't fault the lads. We've once again dominated the game. I think it is just ball going forward. We need a much better set of attacking players. But hey, you know, it is what it is. We didn't get all the chances. We didn't get all the goals. But we've done okay. You know. There we go. Right, so that is going to be it from me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this. Please leave a like, subscribe, all of that goodness. If you're enjoying this, if you're from my ASMR channel, you know, pop over on the latest video that's on it and just say hello and you've seen this. Any sort of feedback to me really, really helps. So I'll catch you later. Goodbye.